So here we are, skipping to current day. Extreme Rules versus John Cena. I'm gonna guess. I have been playing as Brock Lesnar through this. I think Brock Lesnar did win all the matches we've had so far. John Cena did win the match at Extreme Rules against Brock Lesnar. Okay, so we're against The Undertaker at Extreme Rules. So maybe this isn't fully historic. Maybe it's a bit of historic stuff, a bit of non-historic stuff. Oh, we're at WrestleMania. Why did I think we were at Extreme Rules? I do confuse myself sometimes. I thought we were at Extreme Rules. We're at WrestleMania. Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. Created Undertaker. That is not the Undertaker. Created wrestler. Don't know why they feel the need to do that as he is in the game, but it doesn't look too bad. Maybe they just want to give him a bigger mohawk. His attire and tattoos aren't bad in the slightest. So here we go. I am the 1 in 21 and 1. It's time to beat the streak. So what was it? 3 F5s I think at WrestleMania? I watched that match on a live stream because when you're in the UK, you couldn't get the network, so I kind of blame WWE for that because I'd happily buy the network. But also, when you buy it on live TV, you have to then watch it on a TV. I didn't have a TV box, I just had my laptop. I could have gone into the other room to watch it. That would have meant staying up till 4 in the morning and waking everyone up. So I sat in my room on my laptop with a stream, earphones in, watching Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania. And yeah, it's one of those shocking moments when he loses. But I couldn't help but feel sort of like happy because I feel that The Undertaker was doing it for too long. He should have given up. I had a conversation with my friend just last night. He should have given up after the match with Shawn Michaels. Triple H matches, the CM Punk match, good matches, but Undertaker just went for too long, got too beat up, and by the time he got into WrestleMania 30, he was beaten up. I don't know how true this is, but I heard that he was supposed to win against Brock Lesnar, but Vince McMahon, last minute, changed it because he saw the condition of The Undertaker. If that is true, then I don't blame Vince McMahon because there's not a lot else you can do in that situation. If you had The Undertaker beat Brock Lesnar, a healthy Brock Lesnar versus a beat-up Undertaker, you have The Undertaker win, it would have looked awful, it would have been the worst match in the streak. And hey, like, it got a lot of people talking with The Undertaker losing, so you can't really complain at that. Undertaker gets a concussion like 3 minutes into the match. He's definitely not in good shape. Whether or not that thing with Vince happened or not, I don't know. But what I do know is that concussion 3 minutes in just shows how beat up The Undertaker was. You can get a concussion whether you're healthy or not, but I just feel like The Undertaker was kind of susceptible to a concussion because he was so beat up already. He was wrestling very slowly. The match was awful, so it wasn't necessarily a bad thing that Brock Lesnar won. But yeah, I was very, very shocked. It took me about 4 minutes to be able to, like... you've probably seen the picture of the man in the crowd, in the glasses. It surfaced on Twitter, he looked very, very shocked. When am I going to get the chance to... There we go, circle. There we go, German suplex. Yeah, you've probably seen the picture of the guy. I can't remember what they called the meme, but it turned into a meme. I probably looked like him for about 4 minutes. And I was sat watching it on my laptop. So yeah, it's one of those shocking moments, but it wasn't necessarily bad. Brock Lesnar now beats Cena. Undertaker probably wouldn't have beaten Cena unless it would have been at WrestleMania. I don't know if he has beaten Cena. In fact, I do because I remember watching the match in 2004. It was a SmackDown match. John Cena going mad, Undertaker going mad. You actually think John Cena has a chance of winning, and the Undertaker puts him down. But, I mean, like, more recently, I don't think Undertaker has beaten John Cena. So the fact that Brock's gone through Undertaker, he's gone through Cena, he's looking very, very strong at the moment. He's going to come back in Night of Champions, defend his championship against Cena. It's just a shame that he's on such a part-time contract. He should be on TV more. But, like your WWE champion not being on TV every week. That's pretty bad. I didn't know that The Undertaker did a spear, but okay. I guess we get when you get a created wrestler. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with Lesnar, whether he keeps the championship for a while, whether he signs a full-time deal. But it's definitely not good at the moment, not seeing him on TV, just seeing him at pay-per-views, because it doesn't really build anything up. Okay, you have Paul Heyman to speak for him, maybe that's enough. Paul Heyman's a well-known figure. He's got a very loud mouth, everyone knows who he is, but it would be nice just to see Brock Lesnar in the WWE on a Raw or SmackDown. And he is coming back, apparently, on the 15th of September to Raw, but that's the only one in between SummerSlam and Night of Champions, so it'd be nice to see it as more of a regular thing. Anyway, I'm going to stop going on, back to the match. I'm beating up The Undertaker so far. Don't know how many German suplexes I've given in. Sending him off the ropes into a German suplex. Giving him 2 Kamara locks. Keep forgetting that his finishes are different from retro to new. So rather than just pressing triangle or pressing triangle with the directions to do an F5, I'm now just going to have to press triangle without the directions to do an F5. Got caught up in talking and forgot that. So hopefully after this signature I will get an F5 and end this match. I am going to guess that there's going to be one more match between Cena and Lesnar at SummerSlam. So here we go, F5 to The Undertaker. Yeah, if this was made recently, there should be a match between Lesnar and Cena at SummerSlam. Here we go. Going to pin him. Hopefully I'm not too close. No, right into the rope. I was going to drag him, but I thought I'd be alright. Here we go, stumbling into the corner. He probably looked like that at the start of the match at WrestleMania 30, not when he'd been in the match for a few minutes, so it just shows that he was beaten up. I do hope to see The Undertaker again. I don't think I want to see him wrestle again. It just wouldn't be good. After losing the streak, that's The Undertaker over. He didn't. It's not like he had a good match either, so it'd be nice to see him in some sort of capacity. Maybe he could come back and be like, manage Bray Wyatt, manage some other dark character that needs help getting over. But I don't really want to see him wrestle again, unless it's a one-off. Like if there was like. I don't know where Raw's up to. Is it the 20th anniversary now? If we got up to the 30th anniversary and The Undertaker had rested up, could do like a 3-minute match, it wouldn't be the worst thing ever. But in terms of having a big pay-per-view match, I would not want to see that again. Unless again it wasn't 10 years, but I can't see either of those happening. They're just hypothetical situations. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. The streak is over. Brock Lesnar, the 1 in 21 and 1.